The ribs came in a few weeks back, which made a major difference. So, and thank you, Philip, from Sea-Watch. You know, you and your team do a fantastic job. You really do. James Brown. James, you're an incredible person. I know the amount of people you rescued. You worked alongside the Spanish, and you had a rib, and the Spanish are bringing the people off the rocks out to your rib, and you put yourself in a lot of danger many times to save people's lives. You are an incredible person. And Monday, James, I'd like to work with you again. I really would like to work with you again. MSF. MSF started off very slow, but have the best camp in the island now. You know, they have a great boat team. And they're joined up with Greenpeace, and they run together as a pair. And they've rescued a lot of people in the last few weeks. They've been doing an incredible job. Thank you very much, MSF. Ellie and Jeanette, who made us dinner throughout the summer, and they rented a car for us to stop us smashing our car up on the dirt track. We only have a little day work, and they rented a car for a few months for us. And they made us dinner every day, and it was absolutely fantastic. You know, to come home and just the dinner's there, because me and Philippa were out all day on the boats and things like this, and doing the best we can. Thank you, girls, the pair of you. You're fantastic, and the people that support you. The dirty girls, you know, the dirty girls, they do the washing. They pick up all the clothes off the beaches and stuff, and other people pick it up the beaches, and the dirty girls, they get it all washed, cleaned, hygienically, and we can put it back so we don't waste any of the clothes. That's all the decent clothes we find on the beaches, shoes, etc, etc. Well done to the dirty girls. You're fantastic. We Act from Sweden. They have an ambulance here. They have a nice team. Fair play to them. Another good team. Elsa and Julie from Facebook. They have taken all the pressure off of us, especially off of Philippa, for their work on our Facebook. Fair play to you. You've done a fantastic job, and I really keep my fingers crossed we keep hold of you. Doug and Janice come in twice a day. They're from the island, and they come in twice a week. They come in twice a week and help us through the stores, sorting out babies' clothes, women's clothes, medical stuff, putting it in the right boxes and everything else, so the teams can come in and pick it up out of boxes and just shoot off. So well done, Doug and Janice. Fair play to you. Alex and the Anarchist team from the Platanos. You've done a bloody brilliant job. You know, these are all Greek lads and women. Fair play to you. Very, very intelligent people. I could do with Alex alongside me every day, tell you the truth, the amount of problems I get. Yeah. The Hellenic Red Cross volunteers, you know, very dedicated and very, very enthusiastic. They're a great team. Fair play to you. You know, the Hellenic Red Cross volunteers, you're a great team. Fair play to you. And you've been out there on the boats with me on more than one occasion. International Rescue Committee, who done well in the beginning, and also supplied us with buses. You know, I thank you for them. Okay. UNHCR. Okay. Now, UNHCR, we've had a love-hate relationship from the start. You know, they got off slow, but, you know, there's a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of politics involved, a lot of paperwork involved, a lot of me shouting at them, a lot of them having a go at me. But at the end of the day, we work together. They've supplied tents, they've supplied buses, you know, and they're trying to help me get these warming tents. We've got some up, we're having problems this end, but they're still there. They're still holding my hand and still with me and still screaming and shouting for these warming tents up and down the beaches. You know, we got this one Scala side, but we're having problems with the right wing Molybus side. Why doesn't that surprise anyone again? Through one reason or another. But, you know, thank you, UNHCR. And a special Happy New Year to Patrick, and thanks, Patrick. You know, I think we can work together quite well. You're a great guy. Okay. Right, it's so many more teams on Lesbos, the other and the other islands. All you have to do, I have to say, you know, incredible big thanks. You've got incredible big hearts. We have sent teams down to Chios, We have sent people where they're needed, and if anyone does need help, please get in contact and we will do our best to get you help. No matter whether it's clothing, medical supplies or whatever, please come through and we'll do our best to help you. This couldn't be done without the people of the world and their big hearts. Yeah, and you know, a bloody big shame on the governments of the world. You know, you do disgust me. This is out of order. You know, this is people running all this out here. And as for the governments, all you've done is, God, you've just try and made things worse and worse. These words were said to me in the hospital by a very unforgettable and amazing man 3 days before he died. It was an emotional time. But this was said to me through my daughter, who was translating by Papa Stretti. Religion should not separate people, but should unite them. We cannot make the whole world peaceful, but we can be at peace in the world. We all should, no matter our differences, religions and nationalities, give love, care, peace to our fellow man. Because in the end, we are all only people. Papi Stretti, rest in peace. This whole situation is not about religions. It's about human beings helping human beings, which I've said many, many times. You know, and we've had to move some people from the north coast here and say, you know, if you want to, I have nothing against people praying. Please pray when they come in. But if people want to come here and preach to people that are frightened, people that have risked their lives and everything else, they have to do it in an appropriate manner. And they have to do it when these people have relaxed a bit and not when they're frightened and scared and they've been risking their lives for hours and running from a war zone. They have to wait till these people are relaxed and settled, and then that's the time for you to preach. Everyone has the right to preach, everyone. Don't get me wrong there. But here we're human beings just helping human beings. And as long as we're saving lives, we'll stay here and we'll carry on saving lives. You know, this has nothing to do with our religions or nothing. This is just big-hearted people helping big-hearted people, you know, and helping all the refugees and their families. The governments of the world should really step back. You know, you've got to step back. You know, you should start helping instead of making people suffer more. You know, you're doing everything in your power to make these people suffer. These are human beings, for Christ's sake. You know, these are baby human beings we're picking off the beaches. These are men and women, children we're picking off the beaches. There's men and women, children we're picking out of the water by the thousands. And the governments of Europe and that, you just disgust me. You know, you just try your best to make the life hard as you can for these people. You know, these people, a lot of these people are running from war zones, and they're suffering big time. Their families are suffering, they've lost their families. And you people sitting in these bloody houses of parliament and government office all around Europe, you're just unbelievable. What type of people are you? What type of people that can't help other human beings? And you're the people trying to run this world. You know, you just disgust me. Absolutely disgust me. Okay. Okay. That's it. You know, I've said my bit. I wish all the teams a great Christmas. Enjoy yourself. It's Christmas Day now. We've still got boats coming in. We've still got people out on the beaches helping. We have volunteers for lunch. Permitting we don't get any boats coming in, or lunch might be in stages, I don't know. But we'll enjoy ourselves. Or we might have a few more extra for lunch, who knows. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Christmas. Have a fantastic New Year. And I really, really hope, bottom of my heart, you're all with us in the new year. Okay, bye.